Hi Libras, welcome or welcome back to Vovo Drag Tarot. I, of course, am Joni Vovo, a drag performer based in Sydney's Inner West in Sydney, Australia. And this, of course, is a general reading for the Libra collective. So if Libra is your sun, moon, or rising, this video's for you. Also, do you like my new gay little sign? I thought I will eventually fill this space with a few different neon signs from Temu or Sheen. But anyway, shh. I just thought it was good decor. Anywho, let's jump into the reading. Shall we? Also, before I start, take what resonates, leave the rest. Two of Wands. So you might be currently deciding, is it time to venture out into the unknown? You might be looking at the life around you and everything that you've built and established that has created some sort of stability. And you might be like, is it time to move on to something new? So there's a bit of a risk. It's like, do I stay with what's familiar? Do I stay with what's comfortable? Am I happy here? So this card is all about introspection. Considering, is it time to move on to something new and to leave what I have behind? Interesting starting point. Let's draw a few more cards and get a bit more of a context about this. Ah! Libra, the love is upside down. Oof, do I need to say more? So in your past position, you have the Lovers upside down. So this could be that there was some connection that didn't work out. It didn't, well, let's just say it started, it was passionate, it was a deep connection, and it felt really momentous. It felt really meaningful. Like it was like there was a deep connection straight away. But for whatever reason, it didn't move past that initial connection. And if I pair this with the Two of Wands, it's definitely this energy of, well, I've made this connection. It feels significant. But is that all there is? Sorry, I don't remember all of that song, but as the wonderful Calipatia performed it, is that all there is? So yeah, you've reached a point in whatever this connection was, and it hasn't quite made it past that initial spark. And you're possibly currently considering, well, do I stay here? Yes, there was a connection. Yes, it was meaningful. Yes, it was profound. But is it going to go the distance? And you're currently mulling that over. And you're like, is that all there is? Anyway, that's a difficult place to be in. Just saying. I'm not going to say anything more. Let's draw some more cards. Libras, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands. And again, if we pull these three starter cards together, so you've had some connection that was, it was very profound. It was very significant, but you've moved past that initial connection phase, and you're now thinking about the long term, and you're like, is this where I want to be? If I invest here, is it going to go the distance? And the thing is, this is causing you quite a burden, because probably you do want this deep, profound connection. You do want it to go to the distance. And the fact that you're currently in this connection and it's kind of like you're reaching the cliff. It's like, I see the limits of this relationship. I see how far it can go. And I can also see that it's not going to go the distance. It's not going to go past the edge of this cliff. And the fact that you haven't made a decision is weighing on you so heavily. You're like, oh, I want to be here. I want to invest. But it has a lifespan. And you haven't yet made a decision where you're like, okay, this relationship can only go so far, so I need to move on. You haven't made that decision yet. You're still on the roller coaster of this relationship. You're like going with the flow of it, riding the waves, but the finish line is there and it's coming rapidly closer. And you know it's there and you can see it, but you don't want to admit it. You're like, I'm just going to enjoy this and go for the ride. Which we all do. We all often just want to be present in the moment and experience what we have when we have it. That's not a bad thing. That's a great thing. But it's weighing very heavily on your mind that the lifespan of this is rapidly approaching. Whether you make a decision now or later, the decision is unavoidable. The lifespan of this connection is unavoidable. It's coming. It's up to you how you approach it. All right, let's keep going. So the challenge of this situation, the Ace of Cups. So you are very much wanting to invest, to give, to put in what you really much want to emotionally invest in something. And the challenge is, where do you put it? Do you put it in this connection? Even though you kind of already know intuitively this connection has a lifespan. Do you keep investing here? Or do you reserve your cup for somewhere or something or someone where there's going to be more longevity? So you're very much focused on this. You're so ready to offer that cup, offer that investment, offer that love, offer that emotional connection. You're there, you're willing, you're ready. But where are you going to put it? If you put it here, is it going to last the distance? Is it going to have the outcome that you want? Or is it something that you need to save? Still be open to giving, but perhaps now and here isn't the time. Sorry, just reading the cards. No shade. What I offer here is just insight, reading the cards. Also, don't listen to me. I'm a drag queen reading tarot. If it's helpful, it's helpful. I'm just trying to give you space and opportunity to think and reflect and make your own choices, right? If this resonates, make your own choices. If it doesn't resonate, make your own choices, okay? All right, what you're aware of about this situation. Oh, yeah, so we've got the Chariot in reverse, which says to me, you are chomping at the bit. You are ready. You are really ready to invest, to move things forward, to take a relationship to the next level. If you found the right person, the right situation, the right context, you would invest. You would fully take this Ace of Cups, invest it, and then run to the finish line. You are ready. But this situation you're in, again, perhaps it's not going to go the distance. And you can see that even though you are ready to bolt and run to the finish line, this other person or this situation, they're not going to go there with you. And so you're stuck, you're stagnant. You can't progress things forward. You want to very much, but for whatever reason, this person, this situation, let's broaden it out. Maybe a job as well. Apply it where it applies. But we start with the lovers, so this feels like a romantic thing. You're ready to invest and go the distance, and this person or situation is not ready to go with you. So you're stuck. And you're aware of this. What you don't see about the situation... So what you don't see is you're not trusting your own gut. I would dare say that you're looking at the situation with rose-colored glasses. You're like, this is what I want. I can see where we can go. I can see how we can get there. However, under all that, your guts are telling you that a dead end is ahead. That this connection, this romantic relationship, it's only going to go so far. And a deep part of you knows that, but you don't want it to be true. You don't want to accept it. You also think, but that doesn't matter because I can see where we can go. And I know how to get there by my own will and strength. I can take us there. But unless the other person is on board, it doesn't matter what you do, how much love you put in, how big a vision you can see, how much hope you have. You can't get there unless the other person is on board. And I think you know that in your guts, but you don't want to listen to that. All right, my loves, how you doing? It's not too heavy. I hope you're okay. I'm just reading the cards. Take it, leave it, do what you want with it. All right, so some general advice. So I've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is all about hard work. It's all about where you invest and how you can grow and evolve by doing hard work. So again, if we go back here, you can see where you want to arrive. You want to be in a connection. You want to invest deeply and you're ready to move things forward. And whoever you're with in this connection is not ready, does not want to move things forward. So the hard work here, unfortunately, is going to be a bit of personal growth. Being able to see things for what they are, accept it, do the emotional work of being, okay, I can take a step back from this situation and know and see this situation for what it is. Take the rose-colored glasses off. That's the hard work you need to do. Don't project your hopes onto a situation. Take the glasses off, see it for what it is, and then know that the hard work you're going to do is to find stability in yourself, to accept things for what they are, see things for what they are, and then it's a tough balance. Be okay in yourself, but then be open so that when the right person and opportunity comes, you're ready to be open-hearted and invest there. I feel like this Eight of Pentacles is emotional work. About not holding onto something so tightly that you can't let it go. If you think that this upside down lovers connection is the be all and the end all, this is it, I have to invest here, this is going to make me happy and go the distance. Potentially it won't. So if this isn't the connection that you're meant to be in, what work do you need to do to be able to let go of that, be okay in yourself, not hold on to resentment, and then also be open to new opportunities? That is a lot of work. That is a lot of emotional work. Let go, release expectations. If something's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And then if something is meant to be, how do you be open and receptive to it coming in? Don't have a fixed idea of how your manifestations will play out. If you know for yourself, this is the relationship that I want, I you know, it needs to be open, vulnerable, transparent, reciprocal. If you know exactly what you want, but you're projecting it onto this, just saying that's the hard work. Don't project. Don't force something to be what it's not. Be okay on your own so that you're open to receiving what does fit. Don't force what doesn't fit. I hope that makes sense. Okay. External factors. Oh my God. All right. So this is just confirmation, right? Whatever this connection is, yes, it felt profound, it felt meaningful, but it's not going to go the distance. So knowing that and realizing that, what are you going to do next? Okay? Hopes and fears. Again, you're very much chomping at the bit, wanting to invest. You're so just like ready. You're like, all right, here's my heart, here's what I want. Who is available? Who's on board? Let's go. So you have so much external energy, wanting and waiting and being willing to invest and build with another person. And that is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful and wonderful. However, you can see this person here. They're bashing out these pentacles on their own. They're doing a lot of work by themselves. They're building their own skills, their own resilience. So I feel like rather than being so fixated on someone else that you can build and create with, I feel like the call here is to build and create on your own. Create your own stability, create your own worth, create your own happiness, create your own sense of self. I think this is what you need to do first before you can call in someone that's going to be your equal to build a kingdom with, right? I hope that's not too harsh. Okay? All right. Final card. Potential outcome. And I say potential because you're in control of your own life. Make your own choices, right? Potential outcome. Three of Pentacles is all about working with other people in a wonderful collaborative way of giving, receiving, and building something greater. It's coming upside down. I'm going to match this back with the Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, my Libras, but I think it's time for you to do some solo work, to build yourself, to build your sense of self, your own sense of stability, your own meaning, your own passions, your own, I'll just say your own wholeness. There were a lot of cards here about needing to charge ahead to build with other people. However, we've had a lot of indicators here that who you've been trying to build with, it hasn't been reciprocated and it hasn't had the growth or the outcome that you've wanted. So the message here is to take a step back and invest in yourself, invest in your own energy. And I'll just say it's probably for a time. Once you rebuild yourself, rebuild your own energy, then sure, then that's going to open you up for the potentiality and the options to connect and build with other people. But right now, consider where you're putting your energy into other people. Is it a dead end? Where you put your energy, does it come back to you? And if not, that's okay. Maybe it's just time to take a step back and invest and build in yourself. That's a great thing. That's a marvelous thing. You know, once you've got that full sense of self, invested in yourself, built yourself, then it's a beautiful, marvelous grounding before you can then go out and co-create with other people. Okay? Okay. I'm going to go and have a quick look at the bottom of the deck. All right, the Fool. It's a time where you should not overthink things, not question things. And, I mean, what did we start with? Oh, no. Don't overthink things and pull your energy back. And just be a little hedonistic about yourself. Four of Swords, upside down. You're clearly not taking care of yourself. The Tower. I think if you continue going ahead down these paths, it's just going to lead to disaster. Moon, upside down. You've kind of got blinkers on. You're like, this relationship will work. This connection will work. I think you're ignoring red flags. King of Swords, time to be a little bit rational and logical about things and not just see things through rose-colored glasses. Seven of Pentacles, where are you investing? Why are you investing? If you put your time and energy here, is it going to come back to you? Six of Cups upside down. Are you just clinging on to the past because of nostalgia? Because it made you feel good? But is it really going to go the distance? Okay, Libras, I'm going to leave it there. If you would like a personal reading, check out the description box below. There's a link to my website there. Otherwise, you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, or hit like, hit subscribe, leave a description. Otherwise, my loves, my Libras, I'll see you next time. Bye.
Sweet memories swell in my head. Marshmallow fluff, so divine. Taking back to those simpler times.